Beyoncé didn't just sing her way to the top. She outsmarted the music industry. While other artists were trapped in bad contracts, Beyoncé added one line, just one clause, that changed everything. And that single move helped her become a billionaire. This is the real story behind the deal, the clause, and the Queen's quiet power move. Insert visuals, concert stage, contract zoom in, money rising, one clause equals $1 billion, text effect. Section 1, the problem most artists face. Most artists don't own anything. They get big checks, but the record label owns their music, their image, even their name in some cases. When artists go viral, it's often the labels that make the real money. Here's why: the contracts say the label owns the masters, the original recordings. That means every stream, every ad, every sync in a movie. The money goes to the label first. Artists just get a slice. A small one. That's how artists get famous but go broke. Section 2, Beyoncé's secret clause. But Beyoncé did something different. When she left Destiny's Child and went solo, she was already a star. That gave her leverage. In her contract negotiations, she added a clause most artists don't think about: she kept ownership of her masters. That one line meant she owned the original recordings of her solo music. That clause meant, every time her music gets played, she earns directly. She controls where her songs are used, ads, movies, etc. She can re-release, remix, or bundle her work, without asking anyone. This is rare in music. Only a few artists ever pull this off: Prince, Taylor Swift, Rihanna, and Beyoncé. Section 3, what owning masters really means. Let's make it super clear. When you own your masters, you are the label. You don't split profits with a corporation. You choose where your music goes. You build long-term wealth instead of just getting a paycheck. It's like owning a house instead of renting one. The money doesn't stop when the song is old. In fact, the older the song, the more valuable it can be. Holiday playlists. Commercials. TV shows. TikTok trends. If you own the master, the checks come to you. Beyoncé knew this. That's why she fought to own her art. Section 4, how that clause made her a billionaire. Let's talk numbers. Beyoncé's solo catalog is worth tens of millions on its own. Now add touring, merchandise, licensing, Ivy Park, and streaming rights. Owning her masters made her music a money-printing machine. She didn't just earn from shows. She earned every time a song played, anywhere in the world. That one clause also helped her build trust with partners like Netflix, Adidas, and even Disney. Why? Because she owned her brand. When you control your product, you control the money. Section 5, why most artists still can't do this. So, if it's that powerful, why don't all artists do it? Simple, they don't have leverage. Labels usually offer deals before artists blow up. And those deals say, we'll make you famous, but we own the music. It's hard to say no when you're broke and chasing a dream. But Beyoncé waited. She got leverage. Then she negotiated from a position of power, not desperation. That's the difference. Section 6, lessons from Beyoncé's clause. Here's what we can learn: one line in a contract can change your life. Owning your work gives you freedom, power, and money. Don't rush into deals just because they look big. Look for control, not just cash. And if you're ever in a deal, music, business, or anything else, always ask, what do I own? Because Beyoncé didn't just become a billionaire by being talented. She became one by being smart. If you liked this breakdown, smash that like button. And if you want more secrets behind billion-dollar deals in music, movies, and money, subscribe to Best Coast Finance. We don't just talk about fame. We show you the deals that built the empires.